Hi Aquarius, thank you for dropping by to my channel. I'll be doing 2022 predictions, forecasts, warnings, and advice. You have the power to steer the course of direction of your life. So yeah, thank you for dropping by. Okay, so Aquarius prediction 2022. Aquarius prediction for 2022. Back of the card, we have the Queen of Cups. January for Aquarius, Ace of Pentacles. February for Aquarius, Nine of Wands. March of Aquarius, Queen of Pentacles. April, we have the Two of Cups. May, we have the Hermit. June, we have the Seven of Cups in reverse. July, we have the Three of Cups in reverse. August, we have the Three of Swords. September, we have the Strength. October, with the Four of Swords. November, we have the Seven of Wands in reverse. December, wow, we have the Tower. Special something right at the end of the year. So back of the deck again, we have the Queen of Cups. So here are the overall energy for the year for 2022. Pretty much in your thoughts, subconscious, appreciating the beauty around you, love that surrounds you. You have some form of sensitivity to others, attachment to others, love for others, desire to nourish and help others is pretty much evident as well. You're a good wife, a good husband, loving mother, loving father, devoted to whatever you've committed yourself to, willing to be of help for the welfare of others, caretaker, caring for others. Your imagination, in fact, can be one of your most powerful talents. You have strong importance towards art, music, home, family, career. You can be poetic and dreamy, sensitive, intuitions, over logic and reasoning, feels everything that you want to know going on in a deeper emotional level, soft-spoken, good-natured, and wishes to please above all. That would be the energy for 2022. So right off the bat in January itself, we have the Ace of Pentacles, and I think it's really beautiful to have a start of the year with a new beginning. Some monetary reward and bounty on earth. What we will be seeing here, beginning of a prosperity, wealth, and a new business. Probably you're seeking a new direction in your career. Also matters regarding money, investment, and loans. A gift of money and material goods could be coming in when you get this card in January. You're slowly making headway in your finances as well. Extra money, inheritance, signal awards, probably a gift, not necessarily just money or something of material worth. A new beginning, land, property, or some sort of important documents with material connections. Probably some small sums of money and a new venture, probably a new investment. In February, we have the Nine of Wands. So here you can see that it's a person that have been through some form of battles. There's wounds, there's bandages, they're very experienced, gain a lot of wisdom from your experience, they're very wiser now. You can handle any form, you're prepared to handle any form of adversity, hostility, protect all that you have worked for, including your home, livelihood, friends, and family. You're very loyal, you have the strength and stamina to maintain control and to preserve perseverance. So far so good. Standing tall, fighting whatever you feel that's right, to hold on what you believe in. Perseverance, stamina, strength, character, ability to defend yourself. In February, Yeah, so this is what you will probably be saying, something that you're defending over something that you have been working for. You have the determination and courage to stand up, although you're battle weary, but you refuse to give up and to go on fighting on this challenging issue that you may encounter in February. Over in March, we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Over in March, there will be some insecurities in terms of finances, ability to make ends meet. You're probably worried about, money. You may appear moody, melancholy, having a hard time with something to do with money and material world. Sometimes in reverse can also because you'll be too dependent on others, neglecting your duties and responsibility because of insecurity or fear, mistrust of others, or suspicious of others by nature. There's also quite vulnerable to changeable moods, can appear needy as well. Sometimes can be, risk of manipulating funds, acquire things that's not for you, acquire something that is beyond your needs, hard financial time. So you have to be prepared in terms of financial. Don't overspend, don't overindulge. Only buy things as a necessity. Also check on your finances. Make sure you have savings for a rainy day. In April, we have the reverse Two of Cups. There'll be some imbalance and disagreement and misunderstanding with a good friend or a loved one. Problem can be solved, but someone has to make the first move. Perhaps one of you is being stubborn or unwilling to give assistance. There'll be some high intensity of emotions running here. And try to stay balanced and aware that the need of communication is more important now than ever. There are probably some loss of balance in a close relationship or partnership. Someone could be possessive or jealous. Understanding a new perspective is important. Some of you will probably be breaking off a relationship, or there are those who are involved in a passionate situation that needs to be kept in check. So there are probably some disagreements regarding a partnership or a relationship or a friendship or partnership at work or with a loved one. So be careful on that. Check your emotions. As in March, we see you being moody or emotions running not in check, and that may affect a situation with somebody close to you or a loved one in April. So in May, we have the Hermit in reverse. In May, you can see that the Hermit is reversed. The lantern of the truth is about to go out. Light starts to fade and snow is coming down on him. When the card comes in reverse, there's something that you need to review, a few lessons that you might have missed. Upside down, no one is listening to the Hermit, so truly alone in the darkness as your lantern is inverted. Wisdom is disregarded. You're not listening to your own advice. You're not paying attention to others who have been there before you and giving you advice. History may repeat itself due to foolish decision because you refusal to learn from your past. It also indicates a tendency to daydream or wish for something to happen without taking any action. It also means that your head is in the clouds and you're unaware of how dark it truly is outside. So pay attention to this in May. And in June, we have the reverse Seven of Cups. In June, a decision will be made. You'll be able to choose which cup or which direction you'll be heading through good use of your will and determination. You have made up your mind to choose which direction to go to. You're on the right track and you will be continuing on the decision that you're making, which course that you have taken. It means that you already made your choice in June and you'll be following it through a project that you care about, a commitment, and see it through its end. Don't give up on dreams because your plan is starting to work when this card appears. The choice you made is right for you. Persist with that choice and you soon be reaping what you sow. Do bear in mind, pick the right choice of your cup. Some cups looks beautiful on the outside, but it doesn't mean that you have substance inside. Some looks beautiful, but inside is a snake. So be very careful on your decision. Make sure you make a sound judgment, a sound decision. Check your facts, check information before you make a decision. So in June, there are a decision that's going to be made. In July, we have the reverse Three of Cups. The reverse Three of Cups shows that, you know, the maidens are tired and you're uninterested what is around them. Overindulgence, overdoing a good time may lead to arguments and poor decision. There'll be sorrow and pain that come up on Three of Cups. Is the opposite of the happiness, merriment, and joy. There can be sorrow and pain. There can be gossiping, talking without thinking about what you're saying can be shown here, so be very careful. Take time to command yourself and make new plans. If you need to apologize to friends, please do it because everything will work out fine. Reorganize your excesses, bring them under control. It's important to try to communicate your feelings with someone you're asking about in this reading or you're thinking about. Communicate your feelings well. And and because July, August, there's some heartache, and this is also number 3, and we have the soulmate card in reverse in April. For some of you, there probably a third-party situation going on that involves your soulmate and is causing you heartache and pain. So some of you do pay attention to it as well. So there'll be some heartache and emotions in the Three of Swords in the month of August. Here in August, you can see some form of loss of a loved one, a grief, sorrow in life. Some storm is brewing here. And some arguments that may lead to some form of separation, a quarrel that led to a breakup of friendship, a partnership, pain and sorrow. Disorder, upheaval that may cause distress, some kind of misfortune, loved ones may be separated. Express sorrow, there's some form of sorrow, pain and heartache and emotional pain here. Some tension here. So some disappointments as well in the month of August. In September, we have the Strength. So after the heartache and pain, arguments and disagreements comes patience, inner strength, courage, diplomacy, feminine qualities of diplomacy, quiet determination, perseverance, communication, unconditional love and understanding. You don't need physical force to make a point. You have the inner strength, you have the courage, you have love, strength and courage over fears, overwhelming outgrowth of love to help you evolve, free yourself from fears, and unconditional love and understanding towards the situation. It could also mean loving yourself, healing from this heartache. Always be merciful to yourself. Don't blame yourself. Heal, love yourself, and patience. In October, we have the Four of Swords. In October, there is some form of peace with what had happened. You take time out to think about your future, taking a break, a rest, to contemplate, to evaluate on what you accomplished. Probably you're taking a vacation or a retreat over the situation to recover, renew your energy both physically and mentally. A coming period. Do enjoy the peace and quiet that you have until the next storm rolls in. So it's probably after all the issues and heartache, you're taking a break to recruit, re-energize and replan. And in November, we have the reverse Seven of Wands. The reverse of my wands is actually better than the one upright. The man that holding this defense you hold, but those fingers stars pointing at you is slowly slipping away or falling away from you. Threats have passed by, enemy is gone, the feeling of insecurity have passed. Your position is upheld, you're stronger than before, you probably won a legal case. If those going through some divorce or a legal issue, a legal matter, acceptance of others, some kind of near heat or a competition wasn't as strong as you thought it was. Your fear should leave you now. You realize that you overcome a rough time in your life and you have the patience and make slow progress towards your original goals because the storm had passed. So probably after your vacation or break and you come back stronger with inner strength, patience, and temperance to overcome whatever adversity that you have and realize it's not as big a deal as you thought it was. It is a big deal probably, but it's not as big as the gravity of it is not as serious as you thought it was. And on December, we have the beautiful Tower. So something big is going to happen in December. Unexpected events that will change your life, your perception of things, a big event, global events that probably can even shock the world or shock your world. Something that you can't plan, is something unexpected is going to happen for the better good, to break everything and to start anew, start a fresh transformation. Probably the foundation that you built on is wasn't strong, and there's a need for the Tower to break down what that you do not need and to rebuild something better, more solid, and more fulfilling for you. Yeah, I do see that, something to do with emotion and love, something to do with the heart matters, something to do with soulmate as well. And there's been a situation that's been going on for some time, therefore the Hermit is in reverse, not learning the lessons until the issues get out of hand and involve quite a certain number of people with gossips and get involved in your situation, and there's a heartache. Peace and patience is warranted for, and then a retreat, and then continue your battles, and finally a Tower moment. Once and for all, everything is broken down. Things that you do not need, and to rebuild something better. Yeah, so again, this is warning, advice. You have the power to steer your life around. And please do like and subscribe and share, and I do appreciate your support. Thank you.